We met Joe from Caliber, and you know, right on the spot, Joe was incredibly professional and really put us at ease. By the time we met with Joe, we had already met with so many roofers that we already had a kind of a working knowledge of what we thought our problem was and what different people had told us our problem was. But Joe was able to explain to us, you know, what our problem was, but how he was going to fix it and how we would be taken care of in the future in terms of the way the roof would wear, the way that roofs leak, and how he would prevent that from happening with the different kinds of materials that Caliber uses. So we were really impressed. It was pretty evident from the outset that we felt comfortable with Joe and with Caliber and felt like, you know, this was a company that we wanted to do business with. All the roofers came in and they said, you know, we're going to use this formula and this is what we're going to get from your insurance company. And our insurance adjuster says, your insurance company doesn't use this formula. You're not going to get that. And, you know, met with different adjusters and they walked away scratching their head. Joe met with our adjuster and understood, okay, you know, if I want to do this house and I want this business, this is what I'm going to have to do. And he worked with our adjuster so that we were able to get the roof that we wanted. Our roof was damaged in multiple ways. It was the June storm that came through Norman and had straight line winds and really large hail. And so we live on this lot with all these trees, and we had probably 6 or 7 trees that had fallen on our house, broken the tile on our house. We have a cement tile roof and kind of a stucco style, and so the tiles were broken and damaged. On top of that, the large hail came in and broke a lot of the tile up. So we had significant damage to our roof, and one of the things that was really impressive with Joe that really helped as well is when he met with our adjuster, one of the things that he had done is he had done his research on our roof. We wanted to go with the same roof. We have the cement tile roof, and we didn't want to go to shake. It just wouldn't look good on our house. We didn't want to go to the asphalt tiles. It just wouldn't look right on our house. So Joe, the first thing he did was said, you know, hey, maybe I can replace these tiles. And so he went and did research and tried to find the tiles so that maybe we could just replace the tiles and not have to do an entire roof overhaul. But he wasn't able to locate them. And in fact, when he met with our adjuster, he actually had documentation from the company that made our tiles that said they hadn't made these tiles in 25 years and that we weren't going to be able to get the number of tiles that we needed to fix our roof. So he really just kind of cut to the chase and was able to work with our adjuster to get us the roof that we wanted that would make our house look right. So once Caliber had worked with us and worked with our insurance adjuster and we had agreed upon the roof and what we were going to do, Joe from Caliber came in and sat down with us and brought brochures and said, okay, hey, here, what do you want to do? Do you want to go for the same look? Obviously we can't get the same tile because they don't make it anymore, but do you want to go for the same look? Do you want to go for the same color? We had an opportunity to go through these brochures with Joe from Caliber and look through the different variations of tile, different colors of tile. You know, we had told Joe from the outset that we really wanted the same look, the same roof, and obviously we couldn't do that because they didn't have the same tile, they didn't make the same tile. But Joe was able to find some very, very close variations in both color and style that we were really, really happy with. But in addition to that, he let us choose. You know, he brought brochures and said, hey, here's what we can do. Here's what's going to fall within your price range. And you know, you guys get an opportunity to make that decision. And that was really important to us because, you know, first of all, roofing your house is already a stressful situation. You're meeting with all these roofers who are trying to tell you, hey, here's what I'm going to get you. We found somebody we trusted, but we really, really wanted to feel empowered. And Joe from Caliber really, really helped us feel that way. You know, on a roof like this isn't just putting on, you know, asphalt shingles and nailing some stuff in. There was a lot of prep that went into this, from the bird stops to you know, to making sure that the tiles were in the right place. And Joe and his crew came out even afterwards and made sure that things were exactly the way that we wanted them. The best part of our roof now is you can spot it from Google Earth really easy. And going back to it, Joe was accessible. Caliber, there was somebody at Caliber who answered the phone, who responded to us, and when we needed them, they were there. So Caliber Roofing is #1, and I recommend them without hesitation.